Hi, my name is Sundaresh from the Global Technology Practice at SAS. In this video, you'll learn how SAS and open source technology reside and interact seamlessly with one another in a unified analytical platform. Open source is ubiquitous. It's prevalent throughout the technology landscape. Today, we'll pay special attention to two areas where open source plays a role. One is the user interface, where we show it's not necessary to rely on multiple interfaces to interact with open source. The second area is language, and here we'll show where programming language matters and where it doesn't. Why is this important? Organizations who consume analytics do not care so much about which tool is used for analytics. They just want the job done. Every tool has its own strong points, and the focus should be towards creating an ecosystem and a common platform where SAS and open source technologies can interact with one another in an optimal fashion. SAS Viya, the cloud native AI and machine learning platform from SAS, is uniquely positioned to serve as the perfect analytical ecosystem. It offers access to both proprietary SAS and open source capabilities from a single application, provides all the benefits of modern analytical platforms in terms of security, performance, and scalability, and more importantly, addresses the preference of a wide range of user personas, from the hardcore programmer to the decision maker looking for an easy button. SAS Viya meets you where you are. Here's one of the many low-code applications SAS offers, SAS Studio, where we'll focus on one open source language as an example, Python. Many analytical developers prefer Python for its ease of use, versatility, and community support. Recognizing this, SAS provides many ways for analytics creators to access Python. For example, a programmer can quickly open up a Python editor and start coding in Python straight away. Or they could even call Python from the middle of a SAS program, either referring existing programs or submitting code inline. See, I told you language matters until it doesn't. And finally, data scientists can even access a Python code step, which allows for code to be encapsulated in a single object and be used in a repeatable manner across many programs. This interaction does not end with the user interface alone. Python programmers have even more specific needs, which are in line with the need for packaged and portable solutions in cloud-native environments. They require easy ways to test and install packages with an option to remove packages along the way. Open source also poses challenges regarding multiple versions and hard package dependencies, all of which need to be addressed. The key requirement is that users require flexibility in terms of which packages and code they'd like to use without depending on platform administrators to help them. In this example, notice how we have created a SAS Studio flow, which is a series of activities which allows users to carry out analytical processes in both SAS as well as Python in a seamless manner. The great thing about this flow is that everything is virtualized. Rather than requiring that packages should be loaded in advance, what happens here is that the data scientist simply needs to define a requirements file, and a virtual Python environment is created for the express purpose of running this project. This shields users from having to change settings for all other users on a common platform. I can run my program with version 1 because I need to, and my colleague can probably run version 2 of the same package because they want to, and all this happens with no hassles. The second advantage to note is the seamless transfer of information from step to step. Notice how I don't need to provide any hard-coded names for my data or my files to these intermediate steps. Everything is parameterized, meaning I can easily repeat this process on table 1 first and then run the same process on table 2 the next time. Third, notice the easy way in which Python runs side by side with SAS. This is enabled by built-in packages which transfer data processed by SAS to Python formats seamlessly behind the scenes. This means I don't have to worry about data conversion, and also I can make the best of choices on where to run my process. For example, I choose to run heavy data-intensive processing in SAS to take advantage of multi-threading and distributed computing, but can use Python for that innovative new technique I harnessed from open source. Finally, once my work is done, I can wind down my environment and leave my platform clean for any others who may like to use it. I leave no trace and no loose ends behind. This is extremely helpful in creating portable solutions which can be packaged and run in environments of choice. The net benefits: quick access to purpose-built environments and packaged components provide a lot of flexibility to end users, with minimum dependence on administrators. This opens new avenues for testing, rapid development, and portable solutions, all in an easy-to-use and enjoyable manner. Eventually, this provides you valuable insights in rapid time. All of these tie very well with the larger benefits of using SAS and open source in an integrated manner. We only looked at one single user interface and one language as an example, but there are so many other benefits which we shall be happy to discuss with you in future. I hope you enjoyed this video. Feel free to drop in an email in case of any questions. We look forward to hearing from you.